Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passengers out of the flight because the mission for today was scratched. Got on the phone this morning with my family and we had a little emergency in Houston, Texas, so that's where we're going. We're currently in Houston, Texas. It's like 1 a.m. right now, back in this Texas heat. Today wasn't the best of days. My baby niece wasn't feeling too well. It was very scary. She's 2 months old and we're like, what's going on? The whole family started connecting. So duty calls with the family and the Fernandez 5 are uniting.
We're 7 now.
Well, 7 now, technically. We all canceled everything. It's very scary, especially, you know, being the first baby in the family. We booked flights, packed up the bags, headed to the airport. Thanks to JQ for giving us a ride, my man. What's that, JQ? What's that? How you doing, JQ? Quality man. A little bit of a traveling day for unfortunate circumstances, but everything is good now. Family's beautiful, family's healthy. I love you. Thank you, dude. This is the one thing I hate about airports. We got to the airport on time. We decided to eat a little food beforehand at the terminal. We get picked up by the shuttle with enough time and it just stops in the middle of the tarmac. What's going on? All the other flights were being called to check on the delay of passengers. We got a flight to Philly. Are you guys good? He's like, yeah, we're on a little bit of delay. Hey, we got a flight to Chicago. Are you guys good? And no one was calling about flying to Houston. Shuttle ended up being delayed for like 15 minutes. We get to the door. Just coming out. Man. That thing took forever. We got to the gate with 12 minutes to spare. They just closed the doors. Sorry, miss. We're here for the 52I flight to Houston, and they closed gates. There's a lot of us that were in the shuttle, and they decided to close the door early, and we're like, dude, now they've closed the gate. And all these people have missed their flight. The shuttle was extremely delayed.
Yeah, you have to speak to the agent.
Unfortunately, we don't have access to the shuttle buses anymore.
You don't have access to the shuttle buses, but that's not our fault that we are all not gonna make it into the flight.
You do have to be here at boarding time.
The bus was the one that was delayed.
The flight's already gone, so what we have to do is rebook it. There's nothing else we can do. The plane's already gone.
But it hasn't left.
It hasn't left.
Yes, it has.
I'm like, dude, I'm seeing the plane right now. That's a freaking lie. The departure time is in 3 minutes.
Right, but you're not getting on this flight.
Oh, I'm not getting on this flight. Emotions are obviously high because it's not just a flight for us. Our niece is sick. We gotta get on this plane.
You guys have to get in line.
We are first in line.
All right, she'll help you over here.
How do you guys not have access to the shuttle bus?
Yeah, all the other flights that were about to leave were called on the shuttle bus, but this flight.
Everyone's getting rebooked ahead of us and we're like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, we're not gonna rebook you till you stop filming. And I'm like, dude, like, no, absolutely not.
Why aren't you working on my rebooking?
We were first in line also, and they're completely ignoring us.
Ma'am, I need you to work on my rebooking, please. I'm asking you nicely.
Calma, calma. So I was literally first in line. Could you please help us? Sir.
Please work on my rebooking.
Have a good day, you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passengers out of the flight. I don't like this. I really don't. I don't like to be that guy that's like fighting with the people. Guys, if it was for any other situation, and even if it was for a wedding, we wouldn't have been disrespectful or loud. So they were telling us they wouldn't be able to put us on a flight until tomorrow, and we're like, that's just unfortunately not gonna work for us. We gotta fly today. I tweeted American Airlines, and you guys started retweeting it. That's why airlines take notice. First, thank you guys who support on Twitter. I really appreciate it. They pretty much fixed it. So they got us a flight for the same day. And we're on our way to Texas.
We acted a little cray. A little cray.
Honestly though, nothing is too crazy for either.
Don't f with our family.
That's it. We're like a bear family. Just don't mess with the cubs. Uncle and aunt are gonna protect the cub. I have the absolute cutest co-passenger.
Your best as you leave the airplane by pulling down on the red tab or tabs and then going into
She's so cute. Shuttle. We are now having to spend the night in Dallas, Texas. We're flying out at 5 in the morning. We got the little cub a present from her mom's favorite movie, Finding Nemo. And we found a good place to set up shop. This isn't bad. Look at this diva over here with her glasses. It's turning out not to be that bad. Boys, it is 4:47 a.m. Everything opens at 5 a.m. So these are my breakfast choices. Beautiful. I didn't sleep because I had to edit the video. Surprisingly, I feel amazing, super energized, and ¿Qué paseo? Oh, the plane was about to leave me again. Boys, I was hungry. Like, come on, I hadn't eaten all night. She was like, get your ass over here, kid.
He's all peace and love and happiness and calm and everything. No.
As you should be, but I'm quite notorious for missing flights. This wasn't my fault, though. I didn't even get my vending machine breakfast, man. Thank you. Goodbye. Houston, Texas. We here. How does it feel?
Feel good.
Oh, yes it does.
Back in the H.
Back in the H, chili vanilli. That's how we do. Vending machine food turned to Real food. Thanks to Eugenia for the breakfast this morning. The Odyssey still doesn't end, boy. Fuck! Fuck! Hello, Hermione. We're on our way to Hogwarts. I reckon the 20 minutes coming any second now. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Leviosa. On platform 9 3/4. Made it to the hospital. Okay, boys, we're about to go in the room, and it's been an odyssey, but I'm gonna keep this moment for us, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Boys, it is quite a few hours later. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. We're here with Matthew.
It's 7:59, by the way, just to be accurate. 7:59.
So the little cub, she is good, and we're getting out of the hospital hopefully tomorrow morning. We are going to the airport, and my parents are getting in. My parents were literally in Turks and Caicos, and they got on a flight and came out. I love that girl more than anything that you could imagine.
Hello, guys.
Hey, fellas.
We've got a powerful room right now. First, it was Fernandez number 1 that met Fernandez number 2. So they made Fernandez number 3. Then came Fernandez number 4. Then Fernandez number 5. Then Fernandez / Roberts number 6, kind of, sort of, sad.
Hey, fellas.
And then came Fernandez number 7. The pack. Honestly, a beautiful thing to learn. Like, we had a little hiccup, and the entire family is here in Houston, Texas. This is amazing. Feels amazing. Family's everything.
It's amazing to be all together.
Yes.
We are the Fernandez.
Those moments are the most important thing in the whole world.
I'm very lucky, man. I'm very lucky to have been born into a family that values the belief that we are a unit. We are one, period, as much as my family does. My 2-month-old niece was sick. A very minor thing, thankfully. Every single person in my nuclear family got on a plane. My parents were in Turks and Caicos, and my sister called off work. Everyone dropped everything and came, and that's the most beautiful thing. Boys, it's never about what happens to you. It's all about what you choose to do with it that matters. All the love in the world, guys. You guys already know what I'm gonna say. I can't do a big one today because there's a lot of people sleeping, but I always want you to go ahead and reach inside of your mind, reach inside of your heart, and create the biggest dream that you can. And once you have that dream, write it down, schedule it, set dates, and start taking massive action to make it happen. In other words, dream big, but do, freaking do much bigger. All love.